Have you ever heard a new song from your favorite artist and thought, wait, when did they release this? What if I told you they didn't? What if it was a perfect fake, created by an AI? That's exactly what happened in a story that's sending shockwaves through the music industry. An AI-generated song, a deepfake so convincing it fooled thousands, was on a fast track to chart success, until it was suddenly banned. Why? Because it sounded a little too human. This isn't just about a clever piece of software, it's a scandal that questions the very nature of art, identity, and what's real in the digital age. So let's break down exactly what went down. It all started with a track that appeared almost out of nowhere online. The song featured vocals that were undeniably, unmistakably similar to a globally recognized superstar. We're talking about capturing not just the pitch and tone, but the subtle nuances, the breathiness, the emotional delivery that makes a singer's voice their unique signature. Fans went wild. The song exploded on social media, racking up millions of streams in just a few days. It was catchy, well-produced, and it sounded like a surprise hit from an artist everyone loved. People were adding it to playlists, sharing it, and praising the artist for their new direction. The buzz grew so loud that the song started climbing the digital charts. It was on a trajectory to become a legitimate, chart-topping hit. This is where things get really interesting. As the track gained mainstream attention, whispers started to circulate. Music journalists, industry insiders, and even some sharp-eared fans began asking questions. The production style felt a bit different, and there was no official announcement from the artist or their record label. The silence was deafening. Then, the truth came out. The song wasn't from the artist at all. It was created by an anonymous producer using advanced AI voice cloning technology. They had trained an AI model on the artist's extensive back catalog, allowing the software to generate a brand new vocal performance in that signature style. The revelation was a bombshell. The song wasn't a tribute, it was a deepfake. And the industry did not take it lightly. Almost as quickly as it rose, the song was pulled down. Streaming platforms removed it, citing terms of service violations related to impersonation and intellectual property. Chart organizations disqualified it, effectively banning it from official recognition. The dream run was over. The creator, who remained anonymous, had proven a powerful point about the capabilities of AI, but they had also crossed a major ethical and legal line. The record label representing the real artist issued statements condemning the track as an unauthorized use of their client's voice and likeness, vowing to pursue legal action against those responsible for its creation and distribution. This incident has thrown the music world into a state of panic and confusion. It's one thing for AI to help with composing a melody or mastering a track. But when it starts perfectly mimicking a human artist's most personal instrument, their voice, we're in uncharted territory. For artists, their voice is their identity. It's their brand, their emotional connection to their audience, and the result of years of hard work and dedication. To have it digitally hijacked and used without consent is a profound violation. Imagine spending your life honing your craft, only for an algorithm to replicate it overnight. It's not just about lost revenue from a fake song, it's about the potential for your voice to be used to say things you'd never say, or to endorse products you'd never support. This opens up a huge can of worms. What constitutes a performance? Who owns a voice? Current copyright law is struggling to keep up. Copyright typically protects specific recordings or compositions, not the style or sound of a voice itself. This is a gray area that lawyers are now scrambling to figure out. Can you copyright a vocal timbre? Some artists have tried to trademark their signature sounds, but it's a difficult and complex process. This AI scandal forces us to confront these questions head-on. Without clear legal protections, what's to stop anyone from creating deepfake songs of any artist, living or dead? We could be flooded with fake collaborations, posthumous, new albums from legends like Michael Jackson or Whitney Houston, or even politically charged messages disguised as songs from popular artists. The fallout from this banned song is forcing a massive conversation. Some argue that this is a dangerous path that devalues human creativity. They believe that if we allow AI to perfectly replicate artists, we risk a future where music becomes a soulless, algorithm-driven commodity. It could discourage new artists from developing their own unique voices if they know they can simply be mimicked by a machine. The emotional core of music, the human story behind the song, could be lost. Think about it, part of what we love about music is the artist's journey, their struggles, their triumphs, all poured into their performance. An AI has no life experience. It has no story. It's just mimicking patterns it has learned from data. On the other hand, there are those who see this as a new, exciting frontier for creativity. They view AI voice cloning as just another tool, like a synthesizer or auto-tune was in its day. They argue that it could be used in amazing ways. For example, an artist who has lost their voice due to illness could use AI to continue creating music. Producers could use it to sketch out ideas using a specific vocal style before hiring a real singer. It could even be used for restoration, cleaning up old, damaged recordings to preserve our musical heritage. Some even suggest that a new genre of AI-assisted music could emerge, where the line between human and machine creativity is intentionally blurred to create something entirely new and innovative. But where do we draw the line? The key issue here seems to be consent. The anonymous creator of the band's song didn't ask for permission. They took the artist's voice and used it for their own purposes. This is fundamentally different from a producer using an AI tool with the full consent and collaboration of the artist. So, the industry is now in a race to establish rules and regulations. Record labels are updating their contracts to include clauses about AI and voice rights. Tech companies developing these AI tools are facing pressure to implement ethical safeguards to prevent misuse. They might need to build in digital watermarking to identify AI-generated audio or create systems that require proof of consent before a voice can be cloned. This isn't just a music industry problem, either. The same technology can be used to deepfake politicians, create fake audio evidence in a court case, or scam people by impersonating a loved one over the phone. The Too Human AI song is a canary in the coal mine, warning us about a much broader societal challenge we need to address. We need new laws, new technologies for detection, and a new level of digital literacy for the public so that people can learn to question what they see and hear online. It's about building a framework of trust for the digital world. So what happens now? The band's song has become a legendary piece of internet lore, a ghost in the machine that showed us a glimpse of a possible future. Artists are now more protective of their voices than ever. Tech developers are on the hot seat. And lawmakers are playing catch-up. This scandal wasn't just about one song. It was a wake-up call. It forced us to ask fundamental questions about art, identity, and ownership in an age where technology can replicate reality with terrifying accuracy. The next time you hear a new track from your favorite artist, you might just find yourself listening a little more closely, wondering, is that really them? The story of the AI song that was banned for sounding too human is far from over. In fact, it's just the beginning of a whole new chapter for music and for all of us. Thanks for tuning into this deep dive. It's a complex topic with a lot of different angles, and it's going to be fascinating to see how it all unfolds. What do you think? Is AI a threat to creativity, or is it an exciting new tool? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you found this story as interesting as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content exploring the intersection of technology and culture. See you in the next one.